guys, we're back with another duel video, and today's gonna have an interesting matchup. We got Demise versus Chemical Dinos, two old, pretty much decks that have gotten new support recently. Kory's on the right using Demise, and I'm on the left using... No, I'm on the right using... I'm on the right, Kory's on the left. And yeah, I'm using Chemical Dinos. Chemical Dinos got new support pretty much in the Legendary Duelist pack, which was a few months ago, late last year. And Kory's using Demise, which got some new support in Cybernetic Horizon this last set. And so this will be cool to see how these two decks face off against each other. And they already have a pretty funny start. Kory passes turn on his opening turn, and on my opening turn I use Fosdick and get drolled, which is probably the worst thing that could have happened to me. So now Overraptor is pretty much a dead card. But knowing Kory, his deck is pretty much an OTK deck, so I can't really give him that open board. So I'm going to have to think of something, it looks like. And yeah, I also see a Reaper in Kory's hand, so it's just going to get worse for me here as I get the Overraptor down, but nope, here comes the Reaper. He's going to be able to reveal a extra deck monster, and I have to banish whatever he revealed. And it looks like he's going towards the Doka here. Bit of a peculiar pick. I guess it's a 50-50 shot of what you want to hit. It doesn't really matter, but I guess the Doka is a little bit more better to hit in this situation because Kory wants to have his effects go off, to be honest, and I don't think he would want Doka to, keep negating his shit every fucking turn. So yeah, I'm pretty much stopped in my tracks here. There's only one thing I can do is just attack, and that's pretty much it, and I have to pray that Kory does not OTK me this next turn. And I do swing for 1800, and Kory's going to be just take it. And now we're on to Kory's turn. Now he has an Ash now, so he keeps getting the hand traps. So this is going to hurt if I don't have Call by the Grave next turn. And he does summon the Manju, which is going to allow him to add a ritual spell or ritual monster. And he does pick the OG Demise. And now he's going to go after Pre-Prep, which is going to add a ritual spell and a ritual monster at the same time. So he gets another OG Demise and another ritual spell. So Kory's pretty much like this is just what Demise wants to do. They want to get out as fast as they can and just OTK your ass. And we're going to go see Turning of the World here. So this is interesting. So he's going to be able to pretty much ditch a Demise from hand, and you can ritual summon a Demise from the deck. And here comes the first Demise, pretty much the old one, which is just very generic, or not generic, but pretty simple. You pay 2,000, you nuke the whole board. And it looks like Kory's just taking a last look at his deck here just before he starts shuffling, just to see what he can work with here later in the turns. And I'm going to be in for a hurting here now. There's not much in my hand I can see that can really turn the table here. I see a Water Dragon Cluster and a Water Dragon, so that's not the greatest to open because they're just bricks for the most part. And Kory will nuke the board here. And he's going to just swing for 2,400, and he'll probably pass turn here. And yep, he does, and it'll be my turn now. Again, I don't see anything really anything that can wreck his board here quick. Well, I do have a Fossil Dig, but that's not going to do anything because Ash. No Call by the Grave in sight, which is the sad part here. So I am pretty much SOL at this moment. I have to literally think of something. And yeah, all Kory has to do is just keep overpowering me, and he pretty much has this game. But yeah, about the Demise, they got some really interesting support. They got I think it was new level. They're two retrains. One of them does do burn damage after it nukes the board, which is pretty cool. And the other one, and they also give each other effects. If you use sometimes you can make them to where they can't be destroyed by you don't have to use their pay 2,000 effect or something like that, and you might not be able to be destroyed by card effects or something like that. That's if you use the baby ones, I believe. And the cool thing about Kory's deck as well, he's also using the Deva rituals, which is actually really nice. Yeah, now back to the action. So he does summon the Senju, Senju is going to allow him to add a ritual monster. So this will be pretty interesting what he grabs. And he does grab the Ruin, the new retrain of Ruin. This one can attack twice during the battle phase, which helps with OTKs. Alright, so now we see End of the World to bring out Ruin, the new Ruin. And I'm pretty sure she's going to be able to just attack here. Yep, she's going to attack, and I get hit. I only have Petite here. That's not going to help. And also, I take 500 for the attack, since Ruin, whenever she destroys a monster by battle, I take the destroy monster's attack. And Kory's just going to keep swinging here, and I am pretty much down to 800 life points. And I'm pretty much, like, I'm praying I get something, and it looks like I top deck Conductor here, which is not bad, to be honest, because now I just have to set up my grave with the dinosaurs, and I can get going and probably be able to overpower, like, turn this duel around and overpower Kory instead. And now here's like one of the new ones, Deuterion. Looks like I discarded to activate his discard effect. Pretty much what he does, he can add the bonding spell or trap from deck to hand, which is great because they got two new bonding spell or traps. The one's a trap, one's a spell. And looks like I'm going to grab the trap. The trap, pretty much, you have to shuffle a Deuterion, a Hydrogeddon, and a Oxygeddon from your hand or graveyard, and then special summon a Water Dragon Cluster from your hand. That is pretty much the downside of this deck. You have to run the old Oxygeddon and Hydreigon, which makes this deck even more inconsistent, which is a pain. But it's just pretty funny when it goes off. So let's see what I'm gonna do here. It looks like I'm reading what Ruin does. I'm not familiar with when I was dueling. I was not really familiar with what these guys did, for the most part. And looking like I'm about to banish 2 here. Yes, I think I'm about to banish 2. Yep, banishing 2 here to bring out Conductor here. Yep, here comes Conductor, and see if I put them face down. If I have a monster, I do. I have the best one to do it. Baby Ceratosaurus is going to get destroyed, which will allow me to special out a level 4 or lower dinosaur. Looks like I'm just going to go over after here. Probably the wisest thing to do. Nothing. Pretty much, if I'm going to go for game here, I might as well just go for over after, add a Conductor here. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like we're just discussing something. And yep, over after comes down. And just looks like I'm just checking if I have enough for a second Conductor to come down. And yep, I do grab him. So this is looking like it's gonna be game for the most part. Like very easily. Like since Kory doesn't have any disruptions looking like. And let's see what I do here. Looks like I'm just trying to make just figuring out how I'm gonna do this. And yep, here comes Conductor number 2. And looking like it's gonna be game here. I think Kory's realizing that's gonna be game, and yep, he does. He realizes it's game and he scoops it up and going to game 2. And you can see my terrible other parts of the hand where it's just two water dragons there. So we're on the game 2. Nothing much for the Chemical Dinos, like you don't, other than Deuterion being summoned, that like being used there. Nothing much from the Water Dragon, like new support from that coming down. Hopefully we get to see, like hopefully we get to see the Water Dragon come down, the new one, the Water Dragon Cluster, and we can see how that takes effect here. But anyway, let's see what happens here. See if Kory goes first. Looks like he's going to go second because he is an OTK deck, and yep. I'm going first, and I use Lost World here, which is pretty much gives the deck some protection. Lost World's pretty interesting. It gives your opponent a token, but the problem is it's actually not the wisest thing to do because he's just going to use it for a ritual summon. It gives him a free level. And looking like he's going to Ghost Ogre the Oxygen. No, Ghost Ogre the Lost World, my bad. He's going to Ghost Ogre the Lost World. And he also had Reaper. So, second straight game with Reaper, and Doka is just going to be banished again for the rest of the game. And who would have thunk that you'd see a normal summoned Oxygeddon in 2018, by the way. And it looks like I'm just going to have to pass her, and there's nothing I can really do. My hand's not really the greatest, it looks like. So we'll see if Kory can pull off an OTK this turn. And look like he's gonna go into Senju. Senju is gonna grab a ritual monster. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how he's gonna do this. Have not seen any of the Devil Rituals. He does run the Devil Rituals, which helps the deck even more consistency wise. We haven't seen him yet, so hopefully we'll get to see him soon. And looks like he just passed his turn, so nothing really from Kory there as well. So we're both kind of going on the slow end here. See what I'll do here. It doesn't really look like I top deck anything good, so I play a Terraforming. And Droll comes down again. I have been now hand trapped 6 times in the 2 games and have not seen a Call by the Grave in sight. This hurts like hell. So it looks like I grabbed another Lost World. Again, I don't think... See, I probably should have stopped the whole token idea, because, again, it just gives Kory a free level. So I guess I didn't really realize that at the time. Like I set a card here. So it looks like a Twin Twister that I set. I do have the trap in my hand, and looks like I'm just going to go straight into battle phase and attack for a 400. And looks like Kory starts us off his turn now with a pre-prep. This will give him that ritual spell to pretty much gain control here. And looks like he's going to add the original Demise and just End of the World. Well, he has to, because the new one isn't said on the card, isn't listed on the card. Alright, let's see what he does here. Looking around his hand, wondering what he's going to do. I'm pretty much in a bad spot here, and look, here comes Manju. But yeah, I'm in a bad spot. You do not want to be sitting with just an Oxygeddon in this day and age. Yeah, he's 1800, but he's pretty much just a 1800 walking vanilla. His effect is cute. I guess it does burn damage. So I guess if you're facing a Pyro deck and you go into time and it gets destroyed, oh wow, you did 400 damage and you won in time against a Pyro deck. That would be pretty funny. But unfortunately, Kory's not a Pyro deck. And let's see what he does here. Pretty much, I think he has the resources here to get some serious damage off. I guess just debating on which one he can do. So, gonna ritual summon here using Cycle of the World. He uses the Ruinous material. He does bring down Demise. Here's the cool thing about that. Ruin will now make it so that Kory does not need to use or pay 2,000 life points, which is great for him. So he gets to nuke the board for free, and I take 400 damage for each card on my side of the field that was destroyed. So, or 200. So I take 400 since 2 of my cards were destroyed. And now I'm just gonna take 3k to the face, which hurts like heck. So now it's my turn. See what I do here. Problem is, this is, other than Conductor, I only have 1 shot, and it's Conductor. So, and yeah, and the problem is this Demise can't be destroyed by battle, and I didn't realize it this time. You'll see here. I think I forget this at the time, but I think we'll see what happens. Look, I used to add the trap. So I do have Oxygeddon in Grave, so I guess it's the wise thing to do just in case I do get a Oxygeddon soon, I guess. Preferably you want to use a spell though. Alright, see what I do here. Looks like Lost World again. Setting a, look at like this DHO that I just added. And yep, here comes Conductor again. The only thing that can beat over this thing, for the most part. And yep, Kory's just reading the Lost World here just to know what it does. And here's my big misplay, pretty much. I forgot that the thing couldn't be destroyed in battle. And that's pretty much wrenches in my plan, because now Conductor's just pretty much screwed in SOL next turn. And Kory looking like he's going to use another pre-prep here just to get more resources to get another Demise out, it looks like. And yeah, so Kory's pretty much got this in the bag, pretty much. It's not really anything I can do in response. And it looks like he's going to nuke again, but like Chain Conductor's effect to at least put the Demise face down, but that's not really relevant at the end of the day. It just saves me 200 life points that I didn't have to get burned for. And yeah, Kory, all he has to do is bring out the Ruin, which is in his hand, so all he has to do is bring that down, and he has a game. And yep, he's gonna use the Demise and the new Demise to get into the Ruin, and yeah, that's pretty much game. She just attacks twice for a game, and Kory will now tie this up. And yep, attacked again, and it looks like I'm reading it just because I didn't know if it was like attack only on monsters or something like that. But yep, nope. So we're gonna go into game 3, and yeah, I bricked hard that game, so not the greatest. That's the problem with this deck, with the Chemical Dino Deck. It bricks like heck. When it bricks, it bricks hard. That's pretty much all I can say. And yep. So it'll be interesting what happens, and it looks like Kory is gonna go first. So not the kind of thing that Kory wants to be in. He wants to be OTKing, and no, he passes again. So that was my turn. Let's see if I can get anything going, or if my hand's bricked. And we're gonna see Foolish Burial Goods. Foolish Burial Goods does actually have a target. The trap can banish itself from grave to add a Water Dragon or Water Dragon cluster from deck to hand. So that's pretty cool interaction that could happen with that. And there comes the Water Dragon cluster. Sadly, has not been summoned yet, so hopefully it gets summoned this game so we can see if anything happens. Like we can see any shenanigans that could happen here. Alright, we'll see what I can do here. Hopefully my hand's not as bricked as I think it is. Alright. I do see a Lost World hand, so yep, Lost World comes down, but again, doesn't really do much. Great Seamus things, if you think about it. Hydreigon comes down, so last time was Hexagon, now I'm starting with Hydreigon, so again, not really good. But for a third game in a row, Kory has cherries. So this is like Doka's worst day on the planet because he's been banished 3 times, and he's just like, why can't I stay in the extra deck, man? Like, why? So yeah, Doka's having a bad day in this match because Kory, she's telling him to go away. And look like, do I really? Yeah, I don't have anything else. I had to hit him for 16 and pass. So not only have I bricked, it looks like last 2 games I've sat on an Oxygeddon and a Hydrogeddon. Who'd have thunk in 2018 I would be doing this? That would actually happen. So Kory, I'm pretty sure it does nothing really. All he has to do really is just overpower me at this point, because I'm pretty sure like he has the hand to do it. Looking like he does. He has 2 rituals in hand. He has the Ruin, and he has the new Demise, and he has also the ritual spell. And he also has a Ghost Ogre in hand, so he's pretty much there almost, I think. Looks like End of the World using Ruin, so he doesn't have to pay cost, and he does bring out the new Demise, looking like he's gonna nuke again. And I'll take 400, and then 3k to the face shortly after. Yep, Kory's gonna smack me in the face with 3,000, and look like that's gonna be probably his turn. No, he's gonna set one, the quick play, and he'll pass from there. Now I have to do something, and if I don't have the hand to do it, I'm pretty much boned. See if I do anything. Like, it doesn't look like I have anything in hand to really do anything in this angle. I do see a Terraforming, but again, Lost World doesn't help at all. And it's the problem with me setting traps. The trap is that he'll just blow it up next turn, so this will be interesting to see how I can dance around this. I do see a Deuterion as well, but again, I don't think I have enough materials to get out Water Dragon Cluster at all. So we'll see what I do. And oh my goodness, I pass turn and looking like it bleak here, and Kory brings out Manju. This is pretty much game. It's got to be game at this point. Like, there's no way I can get another turn after this. It's like I bricked so hard that I can't do anything. Look like, and so Kory's just gonna take advantage of this probably and just try to end it right here. So he does add a Demise off the Manju. It's pretty. Yep, pretty much he's got game here. He does attack twice. I'm down at 200, but he does have that quick play to then Ritual Summon from deck to just end it right here. Yep, there you go. End the game right there, and yeah, I bricked hard. But yeah, that's it for the duel video. 2-1 for Kory there. Kory pretty much made quick work for me the games 2 and 3 after I literally bricked like hell. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. But yeah, leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.